There's a camera. There's a camera. Trail Cam 1. But I don't know what a Trail Cam 1 is. What is a Trail Cam 1?
Hi and welcome to Quedgeley Town Wildlife. My name is John Williams, editor of Quedgeley Town Wildlife, and today we would like to answer a question that was given to us via a young lady who actually asked a question via one of our trail cams. She said, what is Trail Cam 1? Well, Trail Cam 1 is a wildlife camera that we have set up to capture the wildlife within the woodland. So people at home can actually see the wildlife in their own environment without being disturbed by people. So the camera is set up there to take photos and video of the wildlife, and as you can see, I'll put some footage up and you'll be able to see what we have actually captured on that camera. Trail Cam 1 is a small wildlife camera that we put out to capture images and video of the wildlife within the woodland. Now, this camera is small and compact, and this one is a Victure HC100 wildlife camera or trail cam. If you pop over to Jester Bushcraft, if you pop over to his channel, he explains how to use the Victure HC100. He tells you how to actually use it. He's put some very good videos on his channel. He's got some very good wildlife video channels. If you pop over to Mick's channel, you pop over to Jester Bushcraft on YouTube, and he will explain how to use the Victure 100. The Victure 100 does not connect via cable. You do have to remove the mini SD card and put it in an adapter to take off the files. It does have, at the bottom, it does have an adapter for an external 6-volt power supply. So if you want to put an external power supply on the camera, you can. Right, that's the Victure HC100. It's available on Amazon. Of course, you've got to remember you've got to buy your own batteries and you've got to buy an SD card. It will take up to a 32 gigabyte SD card, which is plenty, as well as being a very good trail cam and wildlife cam. I myself am slightly disabled, and it's a lot easier to get one of these cameras out as I do have difficulty walking. And I can leave this out and I can go and collect it and collect the footage without me having to travel too far. I can get the camera put out. My wife usually gives me a hand. We get the camera put up and then we go back and collect it and collect the footage picture. Now I'm going to show you another camera, and this is a new camera which we are trialing and trying out, and that is, it comes in a very pretty box. It says trail camera on the box, and this is the PR 100 by a company called Surgeryy, with an extra Y on the end. Now this camera is slightly different to the Victure. Surgeryy camera, this one, the PR 100, does not have a screen for you to program the camera with. So you can't actually go in and program the camera from the screen like the Victure. This camera is around about £30 from Amazon by a company called Surgeryy, and it's slightly bigger, slightly taller than the Victure, but it's exactly the same width and diameter and that as the Victure. It also comes in a camouflage pattern. You've got your PR sensor there, your camera, and your infrared lights. And this does take very good photographs and video and sound, the same as the Victure. It does take very good pictures and video. The pictures on this, it'll actually take up to 5 images if you want to. You've got a maximum of 5 images, whereas with Victure you can take a maximum of 3 images with your footage. Now with this one, it does not have a screen. It's all solid, it's all built in. There's no door to open up to set up the trail camera. There's no door to open apart from a little flap at the bottom. This little flap, it's got a little rubber door, which is quite difficult to open, especially with my fingers. You've got a little rubber door there, and that protects the entry point for connecting a cable to connect to your PC. So with this one, you've got the advantage of connecting this direct to a PC via a cable without having to take your mini SD card out. This one comes provided with an SD card as well, which is a bonus. So you're paying £30, just over, and you get the 32 gig SD card with it. Now that is a bargain. That is a brilliant price. There's a special screw on the bottom which you undo. This is how you access it. There's a little thing here. If I do that, it takes 4 AA batteries, and this little flap door, you've got to make sure you put the batteries in the right way. So if I show you there, you can see where the plus and the minus is. If I close the door up, so you push it in the middle there, you can open the battery pack, and there we go. The SD card plugs in there. It's quite difficult to get in and out. All it's got on this is a little on-off switch. Once you switch it on, the camera's active. It'll flash 2 times on the front. There's a little indicator that will flash 2 times, and then it's taking video and pictures straight away. The camera is also programmed through the computer. You'll go on, you'll plug it in, make sure the camera's in the off position, you plug it in, and then you go to a file that says time stamp, or time. It'll have a time TX file to do with the time. You go in there, you can alter the time, and you can also program how many pictures you want to take in a sequence and how long a video. It will take from 5-second video, I think, up to around about 30-second videos. You can take pictures on their own, or you can program it to take video on its own, or pictures and video. So that's the basic controls on that, and you can have the information, the time, actually on the video, but that's all this one will do. The Victure HC100 does do quite a bit more. It will also give you the moon phases. There's quite a lot of information that it will give you on your timestamp. It will give you the time, temperature, and the moon phase. You can also take time-lapse video. and that's good if you want to see the sky moving. So if you had it to film the sky, you can watch the clouds move, and you can video clouds moving, or you can even video, like a friend of mine's doing, grass growing. Yes, you can do a little bit more with the Victure, but with this one you are getting just the basic camera, but it is a nice little sturdy little camera. Sorry, with the PR100 you're getting the basic camera, but for the price, just over 30 quid, you're getting a good camera. The Surgeryy PR100 comes with quite a lot of accessories. It comes with the cable, with the mini USB to USB to connect to the computer, so you can read the files off the camera and program the camera. It also comes with a tree strap, so you can attach it to a tree. They even provide you with a card reader if you would like to connect it to your computer and put the mini USB card in there and read it that way. It's a very good little camera, and recommend getting. There is a standby. It does state that it will stand by for 8 months. So if it was out in the you set it up out in the garden or in the woodland or in the field, it will stay workable for 8 months just on 4 AA batteries. Now that is pretty good. I'm not sure what the Victure will do. I'm not sure how long the standby is on a Victure HC100, but we've had it out for over 2 weeks, and we've been like videoing 30-second videos and taking one picture with 30-second videos. And I do know it does take a bit of battery power. After 2 weeks, we were down to 70% battery power. PR100, you've got timestamp, but it only does the time, and that's it. It just says time and the date. You can't check how much battery life's in there. It's basic. Very basic camera, but it's a very good camera. This PR100 is very good value, low cost, and you're ready to go. You just got to put batteries in it. It's got a slot on the back there for a strap, and it also got a screw hole on the back there, the same as a Victure, for fixing it to a wall. So if you had a mounting bracket, you could actually fix this to a wall. Size wise, the PR100 is slightly taller than the Victure, and obviously the patterning is slightly different. It's a lighter colour on the PR100, whereas the Victure is a darker green, and as you can see they are very slightly different. They're both about the same width, same depth, so they are both good cameras, and I would recommend both of these if you're looking for a low-cost camera. This one without card is around about £45, and this one with a card is around about £30. So there you go. I hope this explains what a trail cam is for, and if you see these out in the field, please leave them alone. Leave them out there, because they're there to record the footage, so we can actually put it up on our YouTube channel and tell you what wildlife is around in the woodlands and in the fields. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed our little video on trail cams. As you can see, they are both very nice trail cameras. This one's got a real tree effect, and this one has got the dark green camo effect. If you're in an area where birch trees are, this would blend in pretty well. So thank you for watching, and this is Quedgeley Wildlife, and we'll see you again.